What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. Today is super exciting, as it always is when you have a new Chucky doll coming in, and today is another one from Treat Studios. They just can't stop, I guess. Just a couple of weeks ago, I got the review up for the plush good guy doll finally, and now we already have a new one. This is the latest from Treat Studios, their 1-to-1 scale Ultimate Chucky. I just got this guy in the mail. I am super excited about it. Today we're gonna crack him open, get some first impressions before I actually sit down and do a review here in the next couple of weeks. Let's not waste any more time, guys. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and cut them open. Alright, actually first before we do that, so this is the shipper box. It looks like all the other Treat Studios shipper boxes. Treat Studios description doll, Child's Play 2 Ultimate Chucky doll. Mine looks like it's number, what is that, like 296? And this box too, the one reason I want to show you, I do got some damage on mine. That kind of sucks. Looks like he's about to crawl out of there, but if you peer inside, it doesn't look like the inside box is damaged at all because they pack these very well. I am kind of bummed though because I like to keep the shippers and the actual boxes and keep the regular boxes in the shippers, and I think the shippers are just gonna have to get tossed, but hey, what are you gonna do? Now remember, don't cut towards yourselves. I'm doing it because this is awkward and I'm a professional. Here side. We're gonna start cutting it back here from the fucked up end and move down. It's always exciting because they're only mint sealed in the box once. And now that's cracked. Let's see. Alright, I'll try and not be awkward about this. So there it is on the inside, at least the packing of it. This is packed very well. It's packed the same way the other Chucky dolls are, the way Chucky, Tiffany, the good guy, Glenn was, all of them. Ooh, got some weird crack out of that cardboard. So these come out. And let's experience this reveal together of the side art. Alrighty, I love that. So this one obviously comes in a good guy styled box. This box is styled to look a bit fucked up. You can see some of like the missing cardboard here. It's all printed on. It's not actually like had the shit kicked out of it. And it looks like he's already facing you guys. So I'm gonna go around the back and we're gonna rise him out. You're gonna get a better look at him before I do. Grab each end of the bag because it comes with a nice saran wrapped bag. And there he is out of the box. How does he look? Go ahead and take this shipper box out of the way. And here is the main guy out of the box. He's still got some plastic. I haven't even seen him yet. Let me look. And here he is. Oh my God. Be still my heart. Now this one, in my opinion, is kind of a big deal because of all of the things it can do with the interchangeable head, the interchangeable hands, the posable eyes. This really is Ultimate Chucky. They are going to be releasing a head and hand set for a good guy doll and Pizza Face Chucky from Child's Play 3. So this is a big deal because after this guy, does Treat Studios need to release any more 1-to-1 scale replicas of Chucky, or can they just release upgrade kits for this guy? It's super interesting. I mean, there's still 1,000,001 dolls they can make. They can make the burnt doll from Child's Play 1, maybe No Legs Cart Chucky from Child's Play 2. I would very much like to actually one day receive replicas of Chucky and Tiffany from Bride of Chucky. If some company could do that for me, that'd be awesome. And I'd like to get a good guy doll that's styled after Curse of Chucky, since that doll's so much different, but you could honestly just release a head for this one, so I'm really curious the future of this replica line. Or if we're staring at the future, and this is the one Chucky you need, and everything you get after this will be just for him. I honestly doubt that. They like money. But the fact you might be able to buy parts to turn him into a different Chucky is super fucking exciting. Let's go ahead and get him out of his plastic. Alrighty. Again, I like to keep all this, so I'm gonna be gentle. And here he is. Sam's box condom. Go ahead and take a look. And there he is. I just have to absorb this moment. Again, I'm sorry. They're only mint in the box once. You can always put him in and out of the box, but you can only take him out of the box for the first time once. If you've seen Glass Onion, what's that word, embreathement? We have to embreathement this moment. And while we are, just take a look at the box. He's got these bloody handprints. If you look inside, he's actually got some stuff printed on the inside of the box, some blood splatter, the Good Guys logo. Everything looks wonderful. I think probably my favorite addition to the box is this scratched out what is that? Is that Playland? Yeah, Playland toys. $99.99 scratched out like it's been clearanced because everybody keeps returning him. He's got some frayed cardboard detailing, just some blood dripping around everywhere. Just kind of looks gross. And the back is fairly weathered, nothing too crazy, but it looks like it's got some water damage on the side here. So for any, I guess, good guy box to come in a fucked up shipper, this was probably the best one to have it happen to. This thing just looks lovely. So again, I kind of want to appreciate this for a little bit. For you, it's going to be maybe a second and a half. For me, it might be an hour or two because I just got to hang out and appreciate this thing for a bit. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I think it's as good a time as any to go ahead and crack this guy open. I've gotten to kind of enjoy the scenic look of him pristine in his box. I took a couple of photos, so I've had my fill. Let's go ahead and see what he looks like out of the box. Turn him around. Yeah, this box here works the same as all the others. He's got a little flat back here. Make this easier on myself and the frame. See how hard this is to pull out here. Sometimes these are settled in these boxes pretty tight. Gently. There he is, removed from the box. This is awkward. Real quick before we cut him free, there is more looks at the printed blood on the inside of his inner, his inner box, his inner tray. Look at that face. Looks like he's got a lot of tape holding in like these plastic brackets back here. I'm gonna try and gently cut these out. Again, I don't want to mangle this.
One eternity later.
Here he is, slowly, surely. I promise to God he's gonna eventually get out of this box. And I think that is... And that is him completely out of the box. This is Ultimate Chucky, first time in hand. So he comes with this hairnet piece here, which will pop off in just a second. Again, another close-up of the face for right now. And also, the overalls look wonderful. I don't know if these are darker than the ones that came on the Good Guy doll, but they do feel, or at least they are of the same make. As far as colors, they look a little darker, but I'll have to put the dolls next to each other. I'll do that during the review. And there is that luscious hair. So where the plush Good Guy doll, again the economy doll, had a bit of kind of a really thin, really silky long hair, wasn't as accurate. I have seen some great looks at this hair, so let's see how mine looks, because I'm really excited to see how this wig turned out. Alright, it's a little thick, a little coarse back here, a little bunched up, honestly, but nothing that I don't think I'll be able to work out and style. It's styling very easily, at least at the front here. A lot of room to be able to kind of modify it, but yeah, you can style this pretty much however you want right out of the box. His head has some jiggle to it, which we'll get to here in a moment, because this dude has some really interesting gimmicks, so I actually haven't really looked into how they work. But again, those heads and hand sets, let's test the hands first. You're supposed to be able to pop these off, and there's magnets. So I don't know if you have to, nope, you just pop them right off. Oh my god. This is gonna be the coolest fucking thing. So you've got this magnet and post system in the wrist, and you've got the hands with magnets. They're gonna release more of these again, and you can do that. Now the other thing about this, let's go ahead and put him over here. This hand right here has a magnet in it, so there is a special voodoo knife that they're making. I'm pretty sure it's actually already released. You can take that, and it has a magnet in it, and it can just stick there and hold it in his hand naturally. So I don't have the voodoo knife. I would show it off if I have, but I have it ordered because I forgot to order it before. So that's something I'm going to wait for before I get to work on the review. But yeah, that hand can do that. I'm pretty sure the fist hand will work the exact same. Huzzah. Just super cool. Kind of bend the arms just a little bit, kind of see how he looks. The back of him with the overalls looks great. The way they're bunched up. He is still cheeked up, but full body. He just looks so good. Again, I ostensibly have dolls very similar to this, but he's just lovely. Now, as far as the hands, the same way you can. Again, I've not done this, and I've not really checked it out yet, but his head also is swappable, so it just pops off like that. Holy shit. I don't know, there's also a really, really good, like, photo shoot opportunities to be able to have a headless Chucky doll. Oh man, sky's the limit. This is really cool. Again, same system, you've got a magnet in there, you've got a magnet in his neck stump. So if you're like me, and you take your Chucky doll to like conventions, especially horror conventions, Horror Hound, and all that stuff, and you walk around with him, you're gonna wanna be careful and never kinda like hold him in a specific way, because if you do, you're just gonna kinda like really easily just rip the head off, you're gonna drop half of it, and you'll be upset. That's gonna be $600 on the convention room floor. I cannot wait to do the thing where I have people hold the doll, and I pop the head off, and I make them think that they fucking broke it. So again, this is not the review. I'm not gonna get too detail-oriented, but I do wanna check out all the features. He has one more feature before we're done here I really wanna see, and I really don't know how this one works. This is weird. So you should be able to kind of, there's a separation in here. There it is. There is a seam. If you dig through his hair and into his scalp, there is a seam for you to be able to crack the back of the cranium off. Just kind of scalp him there. Oh my god, that looks so creepy. It looks like it's actually got a little bit of a tag there at the back, so when you put this on, you can just slide it onto the back, find that tag back there, and easily slide it off without having to like rip apart the hair and unstyle it. When you take off the back of his head, he's got this terrifying looking eyeball system in here. Apparently this mechanism is so you can move the eyes. So god, it just looks so beady and terrifying in there. See, I've heard, I saw somebody in a group say that theirs were like incredibly tight and hard to maneuver. Ooh, it is a little tight. I hate to break that. Oh my god. This is so fucking cool. Alright, I'm done gushing. This is pretty good for an unboxing. We've unboxed everything down to his head. So I'm going to get to work on the review for this little guy, compare him to all the other dolls. I should have that here in the next few weeks whenever, again, I get that voodoo knife from Treat Studios. So until then, be safe, be well, watch a scary movie, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.